I wanted to be a photographer, then I wanted to be a painter, and now I'm something in between. Und das ist auch gut so. My name is Victoria Pidust. I came from Ukraine to Berlin. So actually I'm from a small town, it's called Nikopol, but I have studied and have lived in Kiev 5 years. And then I moved out to Berlin since 6 years almost. I choose Weißensee as I was 7 years ago, first time in Europe and in Berlin, and I have seen like 2 final exhibitions in UDK and in Weißensee, and I have choose Weißensee from feeling like it was just love from the first blick. Yeah, Berlin was the first city that I have seen like outside from my country, like almost first. I was one time in Moscow and I was impressed, but Berlin it was something else. So it was just some other planet for me. So all these surfaces, all these objects, all this stuff. If from our one side it was very complicated to feel like yourself here because of the languages, because of the many different stuff. But it was a pleasure to be here. And so to make art and to have this all possibility in printing stuff, to be at school, to new people all around the world, so to go to the lectures, to see contemporary art, because in Ukraine you can see it like almost. In Ukraine, I have worked with photography since my childhood. It was my passion. I wanted to be an artist, I wanted to be a photographer, I wanted to do it through all my life, so it was important. And as we came to Berlin, I started actually from visual communication, because in Ukraine you can study photography, and in visual communication I saw that people do it, but not in free way, like in fine art, and so I thought I need to change to fine art. So I can do some tasks. And then actually I wanted to paint, because I have seen my friend is painter and I have seen other good painters, and I wanted to paint, and I changed and I didn't know actually what I wanted to do. So I have painted a bit like in 2 years. Then in some point I came to that I need to do like something with the photography and digital technology. And then I found this technology of 3D photogrammetry. Like then you are like taking photos around the object and making a 3D model, and then you can take shoots in the program, like a kind of like a photography. But then there is a way to create a picture and to use a digital space like in a canvas, and you can create like a picture in digital space, but using a photography and digital technology and 3D scans technology. And so it's kind of like really hybrid pictures that I'm doing now as I see it from the side. I'm like taking a reality with a camera somehow. I would say my brush is like choose a reality, and then in computer I'm playing with this like with a brush like in this way again. And what I took from painting, it's intuitivity of the process. Actually I'm using through the whole process because all objects that I scan in or taking photos, it's kind of randomly. It's random objects from my life. I kind of documentary, I would say as well. In this picture, it's called white, probably because of the mostly white color in the picture. You can see like parts of the asphalt from the ground and parts of like plastic palm that I scanned in Paris, and some meat or speck like that I photographed in Ukraine. I'm just catching like different objects from different places and mixing them together. It's about possibility to put the objects together that couldn't be in real life together. On the west of Germany, it's happening more exhibition from established German artists and other artists, and you have big exhibition and more concentrated exhibition. I don't know if it's something related to the money situation, or in Berlin you have not so many, and Berlin is arm, so whatever, you know. And like to work, I'm thinking about that you need to be in the right place to concentrate on your work, and probably Berlin. It's for sure good, but sometimes I'm thinking about probably I need to study more or to go in place where you can more concentrate on your work. For sure.